What's What's up, guys? This is Rachel Rasmussen, and I've been doing a lot of shorts, but I decided to do a long form about this certain exercise. So if you have a memory that's like on replay, that's cringe and makes you feel bad and you want to release it, stay tuned. My page is The Art of Being Human because I truly believe it is an art form. We can take science and we can use the elements, but really it is an art form of expression and individuality. So let's get into it. That memory in your brain that's on repeat, that every time you think about it, you're like, oh, you can't breathe and you want to die and you want to crawl in a hole. We're going to take that memory. Are you ready? Because this is the instructions now. We're going to take that memory and we're going to replay it. And when you get to the moment where it feels cringe, you got to kind of start from the beginning. You can't start at the cringe. Maybe like a little pre-story to lead up to it, but make it the actual memory, not like a general, like you're watching a movie frame by frame. And when you get to the part of the story that you just want to die and crawl in a hole, we're going to change that to something that feels better. We're going to change that to how would you have wanted it to play out? What could have happened that would have made you feel better and made you feel good about the story? I'm going to give you an example for me. When I was 19, I moved from Oregon to New Jersey, which was crazy in itself, but I loved music and I wanted to find connection and friendships. And I found this band and started talking to them, and I went to sing for them, and I embarrassed myself just about as bad as you could. It was horrible and terrible, and oh my God, I just was so bad. They were very kind, but they did not take me as their singer, and I never heard from them again. And the story I'm now telling myself is that I was confident and I was practiced and I knew music theory and I knew tone and pitch and how to put together a song dynamically, and we jived and it was cool, and we wrote some songs together and there was friendships and it was awesome, and maybe we lost touch along the way, but we had a really fun, good experience during that period of my life. And that is the scenario I played out in my head instead. And it took probably a week or two and a couple, half dozen times of telling myself the story, but it allowed me to release that balled up, just terrible feeling. And when you release these memories and this energy that you're just repeating this scenario over and over, which is exhausting, it frees you up for new adventures and new opportunities and a new way of looking at things. And for me, being able to do this allowed me to, now I'm taking voice lessons and I'm singing around other people and with other musicians and having better experiences. And with this exercise, it no longer played out in my head because I no longer had this terrible emotion around it. I had just a kind of a cool, fun emotion, and I was able to release it. So if you would like to try this exercise, I would love to know how it goes. Have patience with yourself. Sometimes it takes a week. It can take a couple of days, and you can use it really for any situation. It doesn't have to be even anything that extreme. It could be a conversation that you had that you're like, oh God, I can't believe I said that. Just change it. Play that out a couple of times, and you will be surprised how quickly it just kind of vanishes from your whole memory. And the more you do that, the more you'll see that it's those stories that are holding you back, those stories that are telling you you don't have value, those stories that are keeping you cocooned and afraid to fly. So if you have a success story or you tried it, I would love to know your experience in the comments. I think for myself and for you and everyone else, sharing is always cool, helpful. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Thank you for watching. If you got this far, there is lots of warm, good feelings in my heart. Thank you.